Hello and welcome back. This video is a continuation to the solutions for May-June paper 2-2, which is multiple choice questions extended. Question number 21. It says the diagram shows a wave. So we have a displacement versus distance time graph for a wave. Which row is correct? So we have to find the amplitude and the wavelength. So amplitude is the highest or the maximum displacement from the mean position, which is this distance. So this is clearly 1. So the option 1 or A or B is correct. C and D cannot be the answers. Wavelength is the distance between two consecutive crests or two consecutive troughs. So if we take this crest and this crest, so this is 2 and this is 10, clearly readable from the graph. So 10 minus 2 is 8. So amplitude is 1 centimeter and wavelength is 8 centimeter. So correct option is B. Question number 22. The water wave shown has a frequency of 4 Hz. So frequency given is 4 Hz. Then we are given the amplitude also. So amplitude given is 3 centimeters. Then what is the speed of the wave? So speed we know V is equals to F lambda. What is lambda? We don't know the wavelength, but we can calculate the wavelength from this diagram given. So we can say that the distance from this point to this point is 36. But wavelength is the distance between two consecutive crests or two consecutive troughs. But here we have three complete waves. So I can get lambda is equals to 36 divided by 3 because this distance is for three complete waves. So we get 12 centimeter. Keeping in this formula, frequency is 4 and lambda we have calculated as 12. So it gives us 12 for the 48 and its velocity. So it's centimeters per second. Why centimeters? Because the wavelength was in centimeters. So the correct answer for question number 22 is C. Question number 23. A student uses only one eye to look at the images in a plane mirror. So objects are placed on the line XY. So this is line XY and some objects are placed at different points as shown P, Q, R, E, S, T and U. So which objects give rise to images that can be seen by the eye at E? So we have to, the object has to be seen from this point. So if we draw a single straight line and mark these points over there like this is E, this is R, this is Q and this is P and draw straight lines. So if we see pass straight line from sorry if we pass a straight line from S, R, Q and T, those will pass through the plane mirror, but the lines from P and U will not pass through the plane mirror. So only these points can be seen from the eye in the plane mirror. So the correct answer is B. Question number 24. An object is placed in front of a converging lens of focal length 15 centimeter. Which row describes the image of the object? So converging lens is basically the convex lens. Convex lens is also known as converging lens, which converges the rays to a point. Now we have focal length is 15 centimeters. So let's mark the points F and 2F, F and 2F. Now it says in the first part, distance is 40 centimeters. That means more than 2F because it's 15. This is 30. So it's somewhere here. The object is somewhere here. So the rays passes straight. One ray passes through the focal length and the other ray passes directly through the optical center. So if we see the image, this is the image. So image is real, yes. It is upright, no, it is inverted. So this cannot be the option. Next is 30. That means it is kept exactly at 2F. So this is a very special case and in this case real image is formed. So this cannot be the option. Next is 20. That is it is kept somewhere here. So one ray again passes through focal length and the second ray passes from here. So it's real, it's inverted if diminished. It is real, yes. It is inverted, yes, it is inverted we can say. But it is not diminished, it is enlarged. It is enlarged, so this cannot be the option. So the correct option is D. Question number 25. The speed of the light in air is 3 into 10 to the power 8. So this is the value of C. Critical angle for light in transparent plastic material placed in air is 37 degrees. So this is a critical angle which is again denoted by C only. So what is the speed of light in the plastic material? So we know the relation between critical angle and refractive index, which is 1 upon sine c is equals to 1 upon n. And we also know n can be calculated as c upon v, where c is the speed of light and v is the speed of light in the plastic material in this particular case. So we can get 1 upon sine c, where c is the critical angle, is equals to v upon c. So 1 upon sine, value of c is 37, is equals to v, which we have to calculate, into 3 into 10 to the power 8. Now value of 1 upon sine 37 is, so v we have to calculate, it becomes 3 into 10 to the power 8 over, we have to calculate v, so it will be sine 37. Sine 37 is 0.6. N is equals to c upon v, so it becomes v upon c, yes. So it comes out to be 1.8 meter per second. The answer is A. Question number 26. Which types of waves are produced by a television remote controller? So it's infrared waves. 27. Which statement correctly compares radio waves and X-rays? So radio waves have longer wavelength. If we see the spectrum, we have V, I, M and R. So this is these waves: gamma, X-rays, UV rays, visible, infrared, microwaves and radio waves. These are arranged in increasing order of their wavelength. So radio waves has longer wavelength, yes, and greater speed in vacuum. No, they have same speed. So radio wave have a longer wavelength, yes, and same speed in vacuum, yes. So the correct answer is B. Radio has a shorter wavelength, no. Radio waves do not have shorter wavelength. They have longer wavelength but do not have greater speed. They have same speed. So all these waves travel with the same speed, which is the speed of light in vacuum. Question number 28. The diagram shows the magnetic field lines around three objects PQR placed close to each other. So which row shows the nature of the objects? So if we see, Q is definitely a copper rod. If it would be a iron rod, the lines would have been formed around object Q also. So it cannot be option C or D. So it is either A or B. Now looking at the direction of the field lines always travel from north to south. So in this case, it's traveling from north to south. In this case, this should be the north because they have to travel from north to south. So north south, south north. So the correct answer is B. North south, north south. No, it is north south and south north. So correct answer is B. A negatively charged rod is brought near to an uncharged metal sphere that is placed on an insulating stand. Which diagram shows the distribution of charges on the sphere? So because we have a negatively charged rod here, so it will attract the positive of on this side of the sphere, and when positive is pulled this side, the negative will be left on the other side. So the correct answer is B. Question number 30. We have a resistor has a potential difference. So potential difference given is 12 volt. Current given is 0.60 ampere. We have to calculate the resistance. So from Ohm's law, R is equals to V upon I. V is 12, I is 0.60. So we get 20 ohms. So the correct answer is D. 31. There is a current I in a resistor of resistance R for time t. Potential difference across the resistor is V. So we know V is equals to I R and I is equals to Q by T. Current is charged per unit time. Now what is the power dissipated in the resistor? So power is given by VI. Power is given by VI. The correct answer is, the correct answer is C. Moving on to next. The four circuits shown each contains four diodes. So we have some diodes and we know that if the positive is connected to the positive side of the diode, the current will flow, otherwise not. So in this case, we have been asked in which circuit is the direction of the current in the resistor always from red to black. So we have to see in which case the current flows from red to black terminal. Question number 32. Okay, if we talk about option A, current will start flowing So in this case, will the current flow this side? No, because it's negative terminal. It's closed. So current will flow this side. It cannot flow here. So it will go here from red and black. Yes, it is going from red to black. If we see, so this can be, if this is the answer. A is the correct option. Let's see why B is not the correct answer. So the current starts to flow from here. Now it cannot go here. So current will go this side. Then it cannot go here. So it will go, this is the path of the current, this, then this. So it is black to red. In this case, current cannot go this side. So it will go this side. Then it will go this side. Then it will go out. So it is not going from any of the terminals. In D case, the current will go from this side, it will go from this side, then it will go from this side, it will keep on moving here. So this cannot be the option. The correct option is A. 33. The diagram shows a battery connected to a potential divider of two lamps P and Q. So we have two lamps. The slider on the potential difference is moved from X to Y. Now we have to see it's moved from X to Y. So which row shows the effect on the brightness of each lamp? Obviously P will not get affected because it's only Q is connected to potential divider. So obviously either C is the answer or D is the answer. Now if we talk about Q, because it is moved from X to Y, it is moving from X to Y. Now when it is moving from X to Y, more current will flow through Q. So it will glow brighter because the resistance will decrease. When it moves this side, the resistance will decrease and the more current will flow, and therefore Q will glow brighter. So C is the answer. 34. What is the truth table for the logic gates shown here? So very simple gates, the and not gate. Sorry, no, it's a NOR gate, not an and OR gate. It's a NOR gate, and the correct truth table for this will be D. So we will get zero output only when both the inputs are 1 1. So the correct answer is D. 35. We have a coil XY is wound around a cardboard tube. When the S pole of a magnet is pushed inside, so when the S pole is pushed inside, the galvanometer deflects to the left. The galvanometer is deflected towards the left. What other movement of the magnet will produce a deflection to the left? When this S pole moves out, obviously. When this S pole moves out. So in which case is the S pole moving out? D. Which transformer can change 240 volt AC input into 15 volt AC output? Now you can simply find the ratio and see, you have to get 240 to 15. So it has 840, so 800 over 40. So this gives 5, 3 is a 5, was a 25 is a 3, 3 1 is a 3, 3 6 is 16. We have to get 16. 16 is to 1. Now if I solve this, I am getting 20, so this cannot be the option. 1000 upon 25, 1000 upon 25 gives me 4. This cannot be the option. 2400 upon 15, 2400 upon 15, it will give me 160. So this cannot be the option. 1200 over 75, 5 1 is a 5, 5 4 is a 25, 5 2 is a 10, 5 4 is a, so it gives me exactly same, 240 is to 15. So the correct answer is D. Question number 37. The diagram shows a current carrying wire in a magnetic field. So in which direction? So you can use Fleming's left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule. So if you spread your thumb, your first finger and your second finger right angle to each other, perpendicular to each other, the thumb shows the force, your first finger is the magnetic field, and your second finger, the middle finger, shows you the direction of current. So if you use this, you will find that the force is towards the bottom of the page. 38. A scientist was asked to separate the following equations into nuclear fission and fusion. The fission is breaking up and fusion is combining, and fission is breaking up. So big one breaks into more, and fusion is little nuclei form a big one. So clearly visible fission. One, yes, it's fission. It's breaking up into three. So this is fission. No, here we have combining. It's combined. No, here it's combining. No, here again it's breaking up into three. So correct answer is 1 and 4, which is C. Which radioactive source is used in smoke alarm system, and what is the reason? So in smoke alarm systems, alpha rays are used because it causes the most ionization, because it has more charge. It has the charge is more, so it causes more ionization of air. So the correct answer is B. 40. A beam of alpha particles and beta particles is incident. So alpha particles are positively charged, beta particles are negatively charged. So if you have electric field is always directed from positive to negative. So this is the electric field direction, the electric field direction. So if we have alpha particle and beta particle, alpha particles being positively charged will get deflected towards the negative side, and beta particles being the negatively charged will get deflected towards positive side. So alpha particles deflect, yes. Beta particles do not deflect, no, they will also deflect. So this cannot be the answer. Alpha particles deflect in the opposite direction of beta particles, yes. Beta particles deflect, alpha particles do not, no, both will deflect. Both alpha and beta deflect in same direction, not possible because they have different charges. So that's it. All the best for your upcoming exams. Have a nice day.